Alright, final set, enemy strike tiles. So this is going to be the fun stuff. Loki will convert all of our strike tiles to protect tiles and protect tiles to strike tiles. Should have said vice versa, but whatever. And then anytime we make a match 4 or greater, they'll create some countdown tiles on whatever color that we matched, and then deal damage to us. Well, not deal damage, but steal AP from us accordingly. Elektra is going to create enemy strike tiles for us. Again, because it's called double cross. It happens to be 7. And then she'll create a strike tile for her team. If there's more, there happens to be more strike tiles on the board or whatever, or strike, attack, and protect tiles that's on the board, she'll convert them into strike tiles accordingly to her team, or for her team. And then her red ability is Valley of Death, which costs 8. Creates a trap tile on red, black, or purple, which happens to be her colors. And then at the start of each turn, she'll steal AP in all 3 of the colors, and then deals damage accordingly. And the Scarlet Witch, her Hex Bolt's ability costs 8, which is her green. You'll select a targeted tile and then destroy the tiles that are surrounding it, generating AP. And then her blue ability is a 3-turn countdown tile, which happens to be passive. That when it reaches 0, it creates purple basic tiles on the board. And then I forgot to mention about Loki's trickery, how much it costs. It's 11 black. So there we go. Let's see here. Prowler, I said we're gonna kind of need you, my brother. So let's get Uncle Aaron, so he can create enemy strike tiles, and we're gonna use Sabretooth because he can create enemy strike tiles as well. But I'm gonna need a whole bunch of black in order for this here to work. And then we'll go with Wasp, and we'll go with Beast. Why not? I'll say Wasp will use you next. Alright, so there's the enemy fortified tiles. We don't want to touch them there if we can help it. So there's at least 2 tiles that's on the board that belongs to the enemy team. Again, I'll get my coat. We'll create strike tiles. So that's 3 there. And then that's 3 there. So all we want is just black AP. That's really what we want. Aaron will fortify that. Again, those get fortified. Again, we want her to match that purple down there. So we can get some conversion. Software version 7.0. Alright, still at 6. Again, if we match that way, it doesn't really destroy it. So again, that's helpful for us. Then even if we activate, I'll get my coat. That'll still be 9. Okay, that's definitely stuff I want. Trickery, that converts us to projectiles. That's fine. Alright, that's 8. Do I really want to stun Elektra? Maybe, possibly. Good thing I didn't, cause then we wouldn't have won. So there's that. All right, then we gotta clear all enemy strike, attack, and protect tiles on the board. Rocket and Groot, their blue ability cost 11. It will, or is it 12? It's a high costing move, but it'll create a repeater tile on the board that when at the start of each turn, it'll create an attack tile on black and then deals damage accordingly. The yellow, it creates strike tiles at the beginning of the battle. 7 of them, in fact, and that's all that does passively. And then the green ability costs 10. It creates a 3-turn countdown tile that, while it's on the board, Groot will make an auto match on the board, and then when the countdown tile reaches 0, it'll deal damage to the enemy team. Carnage, on the other hand, will create attack tiles on the board for free. With it being at level 5, it's going to be 3 attack tiles, 3 attack tiles for both teams. Their tiles, meaning Carnage, is going to be stronger for their team, and we're going to get the garbage, to say the least. His red ability costs 7, deals damage to the target, and then it deals damage to the target and then deals team damage accordingly. It'll deal indiscriminate damage to everybody, and then if you just want to mitigate that indiscriminate damage, then have at least 10 red when you fire off the ability. And then finally, his green ability is called Carnage Rules. It's cost 8. Deals damage on the board. Deals damage, creates a board shake, and then if there happens to be any enemy or any special tiles that happen to be done up on the board, then you'll get dealt damage accordingly. And then Nico has some stuff with her blue, purple, and yellow that depends on whether or not she has a countdown tile on the board. If she doesn't have a countdown tile on the board, she has these powers here. Her blue, anytime she takes any form of damage, she'll create that countdown tile on the board. Her yellow, which costs 7, it'll create projectiles on the board. And then, if I'm not mistaken, her purple, it will buff up the strength of her team's tiles if her team happens to have more tiles on the board than anybody else. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, if you have more strike, attack, or projectiles than the enemy, then boom. And then whenever she has a countdown tile on the board, freeze will, for non-blue, stun the target for 3 turns plus an extra turn for each countdown tile removed, and then additionally removes up to 2 enemy countdown tiles. And Try Not to Die, cost 7, creates projectiles. Projectile strength is increased by 50, but don't have any effect with Nico. And again, this one here heals instead, like if you have the countdown tile on the board. And then of course the passive from the Try Not to Die, that still is in effect. And then Trifecta creates a strike, attack, or projectile on the board, and then does the increase as well. Alright, now Instead, we're going to use Wasp. We'll use her. If you really want to cheese it, if you have Chasm, that's an instant win. All right. So that's the cheesy way. Morbius, you are going to be needed, my brother. Let me see here. So will Vulture. Vulture, you'll be needed too. And you're like, wait, what? Get Vulture airborne. His blue will, once he goes airborne, he'll get rid of any tiles that Morbius didn't get rid of, I should say. Alright, and also too, you don't want to attack Nico Minoru. So that's the thing. You don't want to attack her. So either Rocket and Groot or Carnage, whatever. Boom, there you go. One turn. One turn. Boom, boom, boom. So good, so good. Alright, then finally 20 fortified tiles at once. I did say we're going to use Misty Knight, so I will use her here. Her green ability is going to destroy any fortified tiles, so that's going to stink. Deals damage to us. Her yellow is going to... I'm trying to remember here. Does her yellow heal? I know her yellow... I know she has a burst healing ability, or I should say, I remember she has a burst healing ability. Yeah, yeah, like I said, removes enemy fortified tiles and then deals damage for fortified tiles. Saturday Night Specialist converts basic tiles to her team's strongest color and fortifies and improves friendly special tiles by whatever the listed amount is, and then if a fortified tile is matched or destroyed, then she gets a burst of health, or her teammates get a burst of health, and then she's also healed. And then this is control, deals damage to the target, creates attack tiles, and then if you have attack tiles in either team's strongest colors, you fortify that tile and then deal damage accordingly for 6 blue. So again, she's the quote-unquote anti-fortified tile character. Professor X, his blue master plan is a passive. If you make some match 5 or greater, they gain AP and their team's strongest color, and they also deal damage to us. His purple costs 7. It makes him invisible. And then his yellow ability is a passive. Anytime any of his teammates fire off a power, he creates a strike, attack, or projectile on the board. And in Iron Fist, we already talked about him. Creates fortified tiles with his blue ability if there happens to be enough strike tiles on the board. And then he also converts any projectiles into pretty beefy strike tiles and deals damage accordingly. Alright, so let's see here. We use Beast, we use Star-Lord, we use Wasp. So let's go out with a bang. King of Wakanda. I did say we're going to use Misty Knight, so we'll use her and we'll use Shuri. And that'll be hopefully wraps. So there's Shuri. And then Misty Knight, I know she was 350 something or 340 something. Yeah, she's way down there. Alright, and ideally our strategy is going to be try and get as many fortified tiles on the board as we can. So this is control, yellow and green. So let's find a place that gives us yellow and green. So there we go. Now it gets our AP tax on the board with Shuri. So And then we also have the fortified tile generation from Shuri as well with her Shuri's lab. So okay. Ideally, what I would want, I would want I would want Shuri's green to hit one of them fortified tiles, so that would get stun Misty Knight. But let's see. Nope, it was worth a shot. Cause that deals massive damage to us, but that's all right. Put it on this as control here. King, you're gonna have to do something, man, cause your sister's taking a bit of a beating. Yeah, Professor can go invisible. Now, hopefully that doesn't get too out of control. Alright. Get the Protector of Wakanda there, and then, like I said, we can fortify some stuff in a moment. That's all we're looking to do. Is either hit one of them fortified tiles so that we can stun. That's all we were looking to do. Ideally. Alright, there's some more fortification. Makes our stuff a whole lot more expensive. Yeah, it's gonna remove the fortification. That's cool. So again, we're not gonna get any damage dealt to us. That's, you know, too damaging, I should say. That helps us out a little bit there. Again, this isn't gonna alter the board state because the tiles are fortified anyways. That's what we're looking for. There's 16 tiles there. Well, 14 now. Okay, there's 17, and you can see the strategy what I'm doing right now. Like it'll alternatively kick off, and then she's done here. So there's those, and boom. Just making sure we had enough fortified tiles on the board. So there's the Puzzle Gauntlet in a nutshell. No, not for $39.99. But yeah, so as per usual, we'll take a look at all the stuff in the Puzzle Gauntlet. Do my my usual 3 pulls. Uh, as far as who all is in the Puzzle Gauntlet vault, you know, your usual stuff. Whatever the featured support is, say your featured 4-star characters, your featured 3-star characters, random assortment of 3s, red ISO 8, random assortment of 2s, and all that good stuff there. Alright, as far as supports goes, take a look and see what we got here. Battle World, Fantastic Car, Hulkling, Hydra Henchman, Comertage, Korg, Caravan, Lockheed, Approximate Midnight, Quantum Realm, which is pretty solid. Vengeance Quinjet, Royal Talon Fighter, which if you haven't pulled it for Koye, you probably want to go for it. Spider Penny Parker, for those that probably still use Immortal Hulk and Okoye, there you go. Sharon Carter, Scroll Illuminati, Dora Milaje, the Milano, Vintage Shield, Web Shooters, and Wong for all those supports there. So let's pull, I'll pull 10 of them so that we can level up any supports that we're gonna get. Again, I already got that. Oh, okay, got a rank 4 for Quantum Realm. Cool. Alright, more Royal Talon Fighters. More Spider Penny Parkers. Homemade Web Shooters, which that would actually be pretty useful for the web tile version of the Puzzle Gauntlet. And I think it's the last one here. Another Sharon Carter. Alright, then advanced support, I'll pull. Oh, I got a master support there for Carmitage. Alright, there we go. There we go. Now it's going to go all downhill from there. And there's another vintage shield. We'll pull 2 more. Homemade web shooters, that's up to rank 3. And then finally, a Sharon Carter rank 4. Cool, cool, cool. And then, like I said, we'll level them up accordingly. And then master supports, I'll pull 2 of them just to see, you know, if we get anything worthwhile. Caravan rank 4. Alright, cool. And then finally, Wasp Gauntlets, I already have a rank 3, but we will break it down into greater detail once we are done. Because again, whatever you get is going to be converted into red ISO 8 anyways. So alright, Wasp Gauntlets, okay, I thought I passed it by. Alright, so this one here has a synergy perk with the 5-star Wasp, but at rank 1, blue match damage is increased. At rank 3, whenever the supported character is healed, they heal for an extra amount of health. So that's either burst healing or true healing when they say heal. And I'll let you guys know for the record, yeah, that's a true heal. So at rank 3, that's a true heal. And then this rank 5, whenever the supported character makes a match, there's a chance to fortify a friendly special tile. And then the synergy perk with Hope Van Dyne. Whenever she makes a match 5 or greater, there's a chance to create a swarm tile, which helps out her synergy with Call the Swarm and all that there. It also works with Ant-Man as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna level up all my. Well, I'll do it right now because we only got like a few more minutes left in the video. So let's find the subatomic realm again. That one there has a synergy perk with Ghost, but level that there up. Alright, keep going. Okay, there's Sharon Carter. Let's see here. Rank 4, whenever a supported character makes a purple match, there's a chance to gain 2 purple AP, which again could be useful with Shang-Chi, you know. Could be. Let's see here. Cool. But I got Shang-Chi with what is that they're called? The chimichangas. Okay, I know I got a level 5. I'm looking for the caravan. Okay, there's the Carmitage. We'll say that one up for last. And the Tinkerer and how many web shooters. Let's see here. Increase blue match damage. Wherever Kraven's countdown tile expires, create strike tiles on the board. This is at rank 3. A little bit stronger strike tiles, more match damage, more increased bonus damage to heroes. Alright, with Tinkerer, let's see here. Chance to create strike tile, invisible, deals additional damage while invisible. Match of fortified. Enemy strike, attack, or projectile deals damage. Again, all these abilities here should have been on Prowler from the jump, but I understand. Alright, homemade web shooters. Got this shit up finally to rank 3. So, less damage from enemy matches. Base match damage on blue is increased. Purple match damage is increased. And then whenever you make a match 5, it creates 2 random reptiles. Again, I got that there on Spider-Man Infinity War. And then finally, the one that we all have been waiting for, as I'm making sure I don't have any other ones that need to be leveled up. I shouldn't have any more that need to be leveled up. So let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the 5th support that I got all the way up to max level. Well, one of which, you know, I pulled on camera. So this is the second one that I pulled on camera, or the third one, whatever the case might be. Alright, so rank 1, empowered allies, special tiles, or empower allied special tiles by 20%, and then extra 5% of enemy includes a multiversal supernatural enemy. First use of a yellow power costs 2 fewer AP. After 4 turns for each genius, supernatural, or multiversal ally, gain a burst of 5% healing. And then create a fortified yellow protect tile between 50 and 253 based on the equipped character's rarity. Again, so 3, 4, and 5 can only be equipped with support. And then this synergy perk, Once per battle, when the enemy is down, allies from Comertage arrive to make sure they stay out of the fight, which that should be kind of cool. I'll test it out later on. So, like I said, we'll level up from 100, and we'll see the damage accordingly. So 20% still that flat 5. First use of yellow is now 4 fewer, and then higher burst healing, and then a pretty beefy projectile. I probably should have ranked it up by individually by each level, but neither here nor there. So that's the Puzzle Gauntlet in a nutshell. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you can glean some sort of strategy as to how to beat it, at least for 4 stars. Some might be easier than others, depending upon whether or not you got a good board or not. Monday we'll be back at it to Crash the Titans. As I always say, be excellent to your fellow human beings. Take care of one another. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, whatever it is that you watch it. Until then, peace.